What's up? How's it going? Hades and Pure Mitsurugi has to be one of the best budget decks now. Like, this is crazy. Decks is all you need. Like 3 copies of that. You don't even need the Droll. You don't need the Granite. If you just have 3 copies of the new Legendary Modern decks, then you are pretty much set. Like, this deck is absolutely insane. It can play through multiple negations, has like 4 1-card starters, and yeah, this deck is pretty nuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys 3 duels. One was a one-off, and the last 2 are part of a match. And you're going to see how crazy this really is. So yeah, let's get into it. So first duel is against like Kashchira Ojama. So as you can see, Ojama Trio, gonna put 3 on my field. The annoying Kashchira, the field spell. He has like a pretty decent board up, but this is completely irrelevant to Mitsurugi. This hand is absolutely cracked. You can pretty much play through anything with this. You have full combo off of either of these 2 cards. So having both of them in your hand plus your cards you search for in your hand already is a pretty great. So and also, this is really good because you can use these 2 for an IP Masquerena. So, I mean, it's a win-win. Plus, with the effect of that, pop their field. And also have to go -1 just use an effect. It's really good. Mitsurugi is so broken. I'm expecting maybe this to get limited to 1 as well. I'm not sure. I'm expecting another hit to the deck. So boom, that's pretty cool. He uses his Ojama tokens just to get out an IP. Sorry, SP Little Knight. Just board wipe his field. And yes, his lost connection. What else could he have done, right? This is just full. There's nothing he can do. We had recovery, we had nib, we had imperm. He's pretty much done. So I'm going into the next duel. And this one's more interesting. It's like a weird Dracotel branded with Bestials as well. This deck is actually crazy. I'm not going to say much during these 2 duels because they are nutty. I'm just going to let them speak for themselves, so let's get into it. So that was that duel. Pretty much, there's nothing he could do. The hand I got, first of all, was absolutely insane. Yeah, there's just nothing. The recovery, the interruptions, the nib, the impermanent hand. I mean, this deck can really just be a pain in the ass to do anything about. So I'm going to the next duel. That's more of a odd uphill battle. So this hand is alright. This is pretty much full combo as well. So is prayer, so this is also good. But as you can see, he has Molcharmi Perulia and Fuelos. So pretty much he uses both of these in this duel. And pretty much, as the effect says, each time your opponent special summons a monster from the deck and or extra deck, immediately draw one card. Then this, each time your opponent normal or special summons a monster from the hand, immediately draw one card. Right. So I just play right into it. Right, this deck does not give a damn about these two hand traps at all. And you're going to see exactly what happens, so let's get into it. So yeah, that was an absolute insane just blowout. So played through Ash, Wilcharmi Purulos and Fuelos, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, he had how many cards in his hand? Like what, 9, 10? And he still surrendered. Because Mitsurugis have so much recovery and they all just recycle each other back so well. Absolute powerhouse. So I'm going to the thought behind the deck and all that jazz. So after playing, labbing with this, I think this is absolutely insane. The fact that you can get this like tier 1 deck at a price of like $30, you can make like a deck like this with just the one copy of the new set. But even the deck pre-built out of the box, you can pretty much do similar plays. All of the plays except for adding this to your hand with the Granite. Does come with draw. I don't think there's Forbidden Droplet in the pre-built deck, but everything else, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I completely played into all of his hand traps and did not care at all. I had so much recovery, so much just things to put up. It was insane. MVP, honestly, like I said in the previous video, Granite, just to be able to add a hand trap for a deck to your hand is insane, let alone Nibiru. That just tributes the whole field. Plus, as you can see from the replays, the Mitsurugis benefit from being tributed from Nibiru. You don't get any blowback from it at all. So, once again, you tribute your opponent's monsters and your Mitsurugi, summon Nibiru. They get a fat token, Mitsurugi effect, add a card from deck to your hand, summon it back, blow up that fat token, and you know, what are they going to do? Because one of the biggest weaknesses of using Nibiru, the big con, is they get a fat token. Most of the time with like thousands upon thousands of attack and defense points and you just can't beat over it. Well, with Mitsurugi, you don't really care. So, yeah, when it comes to this deck, the building process, I definitely just want to do a lot of one card starters. Mitsurugi just has that. This is a one card starter. This is a one card starter, though this is the worst one. You don't get the full board. Pre-prep is a one card starter, and the most common one is Hypercurie. This is an amazing one card starter. If you get like, let's say, 2 draw, nib, and perm, and any of the 4 one card starters, you're pretty much set to almost guarantee the duel. And yeah, this deck is absolutely crazy. For this to be available at such a cheap price, like $35 after tax for one copy of the set, you're pretty much set, right? You can get one copy of the set, spend another $1. At the time of recording, this is about $1 on Amazon. Get this, add that in. I took out the at Ignister card, that's instead of this. So I'll look this up. At Ignister, where you at? Boom. So the set comes with this card. It's good, don't get me wrong, but adding Nibiru is a lot more impactful. You know, attachment material from this card, destroy face on monsters, more controls of number of yada yada. You don't only control this Ignister monster, you only get 1 pop. With this, you get the Nibiru, right? And for the side deck, I just think Mulch Armies. My reasoning for this not being in the main, these also come in the legendary deck set, by the way, but they're just very situational-ish. Like, here's my reasoning, right? So, if you main deck and you go first, they're just dead, pretty much. Pretty much dead, right? Not against Bystials, but that's not a guarantee in every match. Let's say you get this in your hand, activate during your standby, and your opponent uses Bystials during your turn, right? Summons, whatever. You get a draw, but not a lot of people play Bystial, at least in my experience. And then this is completely dead, almost. So yeah, I think they're good side deck cards for when you know you're going to go second, because typically in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you lose the next duel, you're going to go second, more or less how it goes. And this card is like a kaiju for the Mitsurugis. I tried using it in the main deck. It was very meh. It's also very situational. So pretty much tribute 1 reptile monster from your hand, 1 monster from your controls, which is great. Summon that out. It can trigger some effects. Won't trigger the special summon aspect, but will trigger the searching aspect. Yeah, it's alright. It's an alright card. I think it's a good kind of an archetype kaiju. But yeah, to wrap this up, Pure Mitsu, really, really good. I think this is definitely the best budget version of the deck you can make. If you wanted to do absolute full power, all you need is like a Dominus Impulse and Dominus Purge, but the Dominus Impulse is like almost $300 a copy, and the Purge is like $60 per copy. So yeah, I don't feel like paying like $300 for a single copy of a card. I think this is more than adequate for a competitive deck. I bought 3 copies of the new set, and I had some of these cards on hand, so it's pretty much like $90 plus, a little under 100 plus the dollar for this. And I already had these cards, so you can say they're kind of cheap and get them for maybe a couple dollars each. So might run you like about $100 to build this in total. But I think it is definitely well worth it. It's pretty great. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, next video I'm going into some 1-card combos with the deck. See you guys later.